afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's presentation. My name is Star, and today I will be talking about networking. Okay, who has any idea about what networking is all about? Oh, nobody. Okay. Alright. So some people have actually negative or positive connotations, some neutral interpretations of networking. But as a basic definition, As a basic definition, networking is creating valuable, mutual, beneficial relationships with other people in order to achieve a certain goal. Okay? Actually, successful people all over the world are using their networks to become successful. So it's a powerful tool in which, and it's a very, very powerful cornerstone of success. And we can use it in looking for a job, in building a business, or even in our daily lives, okay? And right now, 60 to 80% of jobs in the US are actually created through networking. Also, people or businesses such as Apple, Microsoft, McDonald's, and Walmart started out as having huge networks. Okay, this networking gives tremendous power to the person who uses it and who understands and capitalizes on it. Okay, now few people actually realize the value of their network and fail to fulfill their true potential. Now, are you guys familiar with this photo? Familiar with the photo? Yes, okay, great. If you're not familiar with the photo, this is a relational map of Facebook. This was taken in 2010. This was how big their network was. You can see how interrelated and interconnected each person is all over the world, even if we actually don't know these people. Okay? Now, can you guess how much is the market value of this network? Nobody can guess. Oh, amazing. Okay, great. So the value of this network is actually at $100 billion. Okay, wow. All right.
No reaction.
So how come Facebook is worth this much? If we understand Facebook doesn't have a product of its own. What it did is to create a huge, massive space in which people can connect with each other. And the network that it built was so huge that commercial companies actually pay Facebook in order to distribute information in their network. Okay? Now, how come Facebook can do this? This is because of a theory in network called Metcalfe's law. Okay, this is a law, meaning to say that this is not a proposition or a theory. It's not proven. It is proven. That's why it's called a law. Now, this law says that the value of a person or the value of a network depends on the number of its users squared. Okay, how do we visualize this? For example, I have a cell phone, right? Now, this cell phone is the only cell phone in the world. There's no other cell phone in the world but mine. So, how many contacts do I have? None. Because I'm the only cell phone. What is the value of this one? Close to nothing. Who do I text? Who do I call? No one. But if I add 2 or 3 people in the network of this phone, the value doesn't just go double or triple. It actually grows exponentially. That's why, for example, I have more than 1,000 friends on Facebook. If I use this formula, my net worth is actually valued at 100,000. Okay? No, actually, 1 million. Because I have such a huge network. But how come Facebook is earning from my network and I'm not earning from my own network? Okay? But if we understand this law, it actually states that the bigger our network is, the higher our economic value. Now, how do we use our networks to be an asset? Our networks are actually assets. If we take a look at networks in telecommunications, in the energy industry, in the media, they consider their network grids tangible assets, meaning that they actually have an equal value. Okay, but unfortunately, normal people such as us don't realize how powerful this is. So what we need to understand is that our network is something that we already have. It's an asset that is already present. The moment we were born, we actually already have an asset. We don't have to work for this anymore. Okay? We also use it unconsciously when we're looking for jobs, when we're building our own business. When we ask for favors, we use our network. Okay, now successful people such as Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Ray Kroc, and Sam Walton all use their networks to become successful. So it follows that if we want to be as successful as them, we need to do what they did. Okay? Now we have to be aware, how do we use our networks to become successful? First, we have to be aware that anything that is valuable or a great success cannot be achieved alone. So you have to understand as well that in order to be successful, we need a team. Actually, the bigger the team, the better. Okay? Networks also work on a mutual benefit basis. We cannot be in a network and be successful if we just keep on asking for things from our friends or our family. We also need to learn how to give back. Actually, the more we learn that networking is all about offering, then it is easier for us to understand and become successful. Okay? So the last thing that I want to give you is that we need also to be able to be aware of our network. We need to observe the people that we're with. If we want to be successful, we also want to be exposed to more successful people. Okay? In order to upgrade our mindset and in order to learn from these people. The rich people or successful people become more successful because they're always exposed to successful people, not losers, right? Okay, so we also need to remember, that your attitude, your mindset, and your income is the average of the 5 people you are mostly with. Okay? So to end, let me end with this quote from one of my favorite writers, John Maxwell. He said that 1 is too small a number to achieve greatness, and no accomplishment of real value has ever been achieved by a human being working alone. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Star, teacher, networker, future millionaire. Thank you very much.